Hi, this is Pin Flair from the Grapefruit Garage. This is my first pin drop, so we'll see how I do. I'm here for the T for Tiana and Tiffany, so we'll see if I get it. But just word to the wise, these garages, like there are like three of them. If you are not from here, pay attention to the road signs because I was trying to ask earlier when I arrived at Disney Springs to the security and the guest relations, and they honestly, I don't think they know which one's going to be open until the day of because they told me that the Grapefruit Garage would be just for cast members and that the Orange Garage would be open. And then lo and behold, when I got here and I started driving, I saw the signs and it does tell you which garage is closed and which ones are open. So Grapefruit was open, but Orange and Lime were closed. So just kind of follow the road signs if you're ever trying to come and do this. But there is a line. So I got here at like 8:02. Hopefully I get a pin. We shall see. But I'm waiting right now in line, and I think I'm going to be waiting for about an hour because security does not pass until 9. So we shall see. I'll keep you informed. All right, we are on the move. Early, actually. I think it's about 8:30, 8:20.
I can't see a monster seat. Getting more monster seats become like off.
Alright, so they walked us in over this bridge, and I think we're waiting here until 9. Alright, so it is 9 o'clock, and we are on our way to get bracelets. I have a nice little chat with some cast members that got to let me know a lot about Disney and benefits and stuff, so it's cool to work the programs.
I get pulled over by security.
Hi, good morning. All right, come on, walk up, son. All right, so this is a lot more orderly than I thought it would be. And I'm very happy for it because I am bringing my son. This is him right here. And I was kind of nervous that people would be crazy, but this is like amazingly in order. And I love it. Good morning.
Just make sure that's not recording when you go through this.
Okay. So I got pulled over by security. It's not wise to bring a chair. So now I gotta go find my son, who is holding my spot in line. Okay, so the line is across this bridge here. Let's see how much of a delay my security stop was. So word to the wise, bring the less things possible when you're coming for a pin drop if you come. Okay, so there's a lot more people here than I thought would be here. Okay, no, you know what? There are two lines. There's a left and a right line. So I'm guessing this is from people who maybe have gotten dropped off. I forgot about that. We might not be getting these pins. Okay, so here is my son. It's not too bad. But don't bring stuff. Alright, so we're getting up to the place where we're getting wristbands. And they do have two sides of the line, although our side looks very much longer, right?
Yeah, they're gonna finish merging before we can get in, so the whole line is done before us.
Here's 1 and 2.
Thank you.
And there
All
you
right,
go.
so here's my number, 154, 255 and 254, so we'll see. All right, so it is 9:45. The store doesn't open till 10, and with my number, I was told, like, you don't need to line up at the very beginning because, you know, I have people ahead of you, and it does take a little while. So I'm thinking about like 10 to 15. I'm gonna go check the line to see if the green bands aren't in it yet, and kind of file in my number because, you know, they have the number so you're gonna get where you go. So my hope is to get 4 of the alphabets, to get a T, 2 F's, and then have traders so that I can actually spell out Tiffany. But at the bare minimum, I want to get at least 2 and then I can trade a T for an I and spell out Tiff. Now, the Muppet pins are also here, and I will probably get 1 or 2 of those because I do want the Living with the Land. I'm not a big Muppets fan, but I was talking to the people in front of me and behind me in line, and they really were. So if they're running out and I'm in line, I will get them all to ensure that the people behind me, the ones right behind me, get theirs, and I'll just sell it to them for cost because like they're really big fans. So I'm hoping that I can do them a solid. When you can do people a solid, you do them a solid.
Today,
Featuring the studios.
we've got a Disney Visa exclusive.
Okay, that's the Nick
got a-
one. Yes.
This, we're right underneath that pin.
We are very close to the line. This is the person, and they have the T for Tiana. They ran out of High School Musical, but I don't care about that. So just hopefully I get the T. All right, guys, pins acquired. So 250 was the perfect number. I was able to get the limited edition stitch pin, which I wasn't going to get, but my son wanted this one, so I got that for him because I already got this in the online drop, so now I have one for him. And then what I came for, the T and the F, the T and the F for Tiffany. I was able to get 4 in the hopes of spelling out all of Tiffany. So this is the only A to Z set I'm gonna buy. At the very least, I know I can get the I, right? Whenever the I releases with either the F or the T, and I can spell Tiff. I'm hoping that maybe I can trade both for an A, and then get Tiffany. So we'll see. But I'm so happy to have that. Yeah, so there's four of these, and this is literally why I came. This is why I came. I also got one of the Visa purchases for Zootopia. You can only get this if you have the Disney Visa, and I was like, this would make a good trader. So I got this for a trader, hoping that I can get something nice for this one. And then lastly, Muppets. So I'm not a huge Muppets fan, and I got this because last week they released the Epcot ball, and I am an Epcot fan. I have an Epcot board, so I was hoping that I can trade this for the Epcot, and then one of these for the Living with the Land, and then I will trade out whatever else I have, for traders. If I see somebody with a trader that I want, I'll trade the other Muppet pin. So that is my haul. So thank you, and have a great one. Bye-bye.